Hi, it's Adele Michael, and I'm back with another in the series of Clearing Your Abundance Pathways. And today is day number 4, and we're going to talk about aligning your definition of abundance with your values. And we'll talk about why that's important. So, day 1, we talked about trauma and its effect on your abundance. If you've had upsets in the past, it throws up hidden limiters that keep you from going for what you desire. And day 2, we talked about those hidden limiters and what you could start to do about uncoupling them, releasing them. Yesterday, we talked about your identity, your abundance identity. So who you think you are in relationship to abundance really gives you the thoughts, the feelings, and the actions that you take in the world that give you your results. So today, let's talk about your definition of abundance. So, why is that important? If you are not aligned with your values, you will have interference. So if one of my values is that I am a kind person and I do something unkind, then my energy, my flow, my emotions, my thoughts about myself start to get interfered with until I can go back and make that right. It's fine to make mistakes, but it's even better to apologize and to say, this is what I want, what I really meant to say if I said something that was unkind. So how that refers to or applies to abundance is if you're doing something that you think is wrong. So, for instance, if you're working for a company whose values you don't appreciate, and yet you're doing it for the money, that's going to diminish your sense of abundance. You might have plenty of money to pay your bills, but your sense of fulfillment, your sense of meaning, your sense of accomplishment and contribution might be interfered with. So I'm not saying you have to work for a company that you totally agree with, but in the aspects of, in as many aspects of your life that you can align with your own values, that's really what's going to create more flow for you. So, what does abundance mean to you? And I'm going to refer to my notes here. What does it look like? What does abundance look like? So, I've talked about mansions and yachts before, and maybe that's what abundance looks like for you. Maybe it's a comfortable home with room for entertaining when we can start entertaining again, and room for your family and your friends. Maybe abundance is a pet that you love, or knowing that you can go to the grocery store and afford all the food that you would like to purchase for yourself and for your family. What does it feel like to you? What does abundance feel like to you? Is it the ability to take time to go for a long walk, to go for a swim, to have a leisurely conversation with a friend, or to read a book? Abundance could feel like time. Abundance could feel like the luxury of a beautiful essential oil or a beautiful plant or flower in your home. It could be the leisure to take a bath or to take a nap. Abundance comes in so many different forms. What does it mean, and what does it look like, and what does it feel to you? What does it taste or smell like to you? So abundance for me might smell like chocolate chip cookies, or it tastes like a lovely Thai curry. What does it smell or taste like, abundance? Is abundance material belongings? A home, a car, clothing, recreational vehicles, a beautiful patio set? Is it material belongings? And of course, it can include that. Is it material wealth like stocks, bonds, cash in the bank, opportunities to create more money? Is it precious metals like gold or silver? Is it bitcoins? I know some people are really getting into that. Is it a full fridge and pantry? Some people tell me that they always are well stocked with food. Is it a thriving garden? I know one of the people who comes to my events is a tower gardener. She's a representative for Juice Plus, and they have this fabulous tower garden, and she just grows all sorts of things in this very contained space. So is it a garden? What is abundance for you? Or is it travel, experiences? Is it the opportunity to have a level playing field for work and for education? I know that's in the conversation a lot now as we look at racism and the systemic racism that has limited the options of so many people of color. Is it adventure and freedom? Or is it safety and security? What is it for you? Or is abundance the ability to give to others of your time, your energy, your knowledge, and your money? And it could be a combination of many, many things, but just take a minute to think about what it is for you. So as you think about what abundance means to you, what it feels like, it looks like, it smells like, it tastes like, where do you locate that sensation in your body? Is it a thought? Thank you, Cindy. The luxury of taking a nap. As you experience abundance, is it in your body as a thought? Is it a sensation? Is it an emotion? Is it a feeling of expansion or well-being? I know when I am feeling balanced emotionally and mentally and physically, it feels like I am content and everything is possible. I don't have to strive very hard. I do need to take action, but I don't need to strive or push or try to control. It's like everything seems possible, and that feels very abundant to me. Is it knowing that there's more where that came from? I think sometimes it's easy to get into, oh man, if I spend this money, there's not going to be any more. But if you knew that there's more where that came from and that you had the ability to attract that, to generate that, and to allow it to come into your life, would that feel abundant to you? So when you feel abundant, do you also want to share? And that's one of the big revelations I've had about the people that I work with. The people I work with are women, and women typically are community builders, they're nurturers, and they love to share. They love to share. So my point is, the more abundant you are, the more you have to share. So it could be abundance in joy. It could be abundance in happiness. It could be abundance in money, time, energy. But as you feel abundant, as you feel filled up, it is only natural for you to want to share in the ways that are right for you. And as you attract more abundance, and are able to share more abundance, what does that give you? Does it magnify the experience of abundance and well-being? The feelings of love and contribution that you might have? Does it connect you more deeply with others? I think in these times, a lot of us are really missing our communities, our physical communities that we've been part of. Maybe we have broader networks now over the internet, but being with other people is not as easy. So does it deepen your connection with others? Does it make you more attractive to more of the same? So we're told that if we appreciate what we have and we appreciate what we are, we attract more of that to us. So, is that a result you would get from sharing? That as you are bringing in, having, being filled up, and sharing your overflow, does that make you more attractive to more? And I think it does. And does it give you more money, joy, gratitude, peace, and happiness? I think it probably does. And that's my whole point for this series, is to help you become a more clear, open channel for the abundance that wants to flow through you. So that's the content I have for you today. And now I have an invitation. So we've talked a lot about what might be blocking your flow of abundance, what you might be doing to limit yourself, how your identity might not be lined up with all the abundance that you're capable of, and now aligning your values with abundance will make you more attractive and a clearer channel. And there are ways to take this further. So my invitation to you is to join me for a 3-part class that starts on Wednesday, July 22nd. It's called Reimagining Abundance. And my goal is to help you shed the heavy emotions of the past, any hurts, traumas, wounds that are keeping you from being aligned with the abundance that you can flow through to and through your life. So this is wounds on the personal level and on the family lineage DNA level. And that's really important because we all have traumas our families all have traumas from the past. If you're American, your people did not come here because they were having a party in the old country. Maybe they were poor. Maybe there was war. Maybe they were being persecuted. And all of that trauma can come down through the lineage in your DNA. If you're a Native person, your world was upset by the white settlers coming here. If you're a Black person, your people were brought here as slaves. All of that is traumatic, and it all comes into our personal DNA. And I have a specific technique that will clear that, and that's going to be the linchpin of this course, is teaching you that, leading you through it, and giving it to you as a do-it-yourself tool so you can use it anytime, anywhere for yourself. So that's my invitation. There are 3 classes. The first class is releasing the heavy emotions and the wounds of your past. Class 2 is doing that for your family lineage so that you are free to be in the present moment, flowing the abundance that you are here to flow. And just for an example about the family history, I have many friends who are Irish distraction lineage, what that word. And they will tell me, I am very careful with money because my family was in the potato famine and they came here because they were starving. If we can clear up
the negative impact of that, you can still remember the negative, the history, but you don't have to be negatively impacted by it. It doesn't have to trigger you into a neural pathway loop that makes you contract instead of being open to the abundance that you are capable of. So class 1 is clearing your own personal history, class 2 is clearing your family's history, and class 3 is creating your new upgraded abundance identity so that you are available to what wants to come through you. And in all of that, we're going to be discovering the hidden limiters to your abundance, and we're going to give you new reframes for that. So it will be a small group. It's 3 Wednesdays. Everything will be recorded, and it will be very interactive, and you'll get the tools and techniques that I use with my clients and with myself that will help eliminate the heavy emotions and the limiters from the past. So let me show you how. If you want to learn more, you can go to adelemichael.com/reimagining-abundance, and the information is there. The registration page is there. Because of these times, and because I want as many people to take advantage of this as can, it's normally priced at $297. But for you, if you sign up for the class that begins July 22nd, it's $97. So if you'll go to that page and give it a look and sign up if it's for you, then you'll get an email telling you how to log in to the class and when they are. It'll be 2 p.m. Eastern on those 3 Wednesdays, July 22nd, 29th, and August 5th. And we'll go for about 75 minutes. If you can't make each class or you can't make the whole class, you will get the recording, and I would love to see you there. So thank you for joining me today. Tomorrow we're going to finish up with how to flow more abundance, really getting it moving through your system, through your body, mind, and spirit, so that you are a clear and full channel of abundance. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow.